Superiorly, it is attached to the roots of large vessels.
Yes.
Roots of large vessels. It is attached.
Aorta and
So
inferior
that we will call it as apex. Apex of the pericardium.
Which this
Apex. Okay. And the base,
apex of the heart.
it is located or closely adherent to the central tendon of diaphragm.
in the vessels, both fibrous and
Yes. So pericardium, fibrous pericardium and the serous pericardium.
Yes.
So fibrous pericardium, it is made up of fibrous tissue. Name itself indicated. That is tough, isn't it? Fibrous, tough. So visceral means soft, isn't
It's
it?
inner.
Visceral pericardium. So below this, there is a visceral pericardium. Here you can't see the visceral pericardium. Okay. So fibrous pericardium,
and
visceral pericardium. So visceral is again divided into two layers.
Visceral, which is inner.
Serous, sorry.
Serous, yes.
Serous,
And
fibrous and serous.
Serous.
Serous again
Serous
divided
layer.
into two, parietal and visceral.
layer.
Okay. So parietal outer one. So it is
Where is
closely
parietal?
adherent to the
fibrous.
fibrous, isn't it?
Where
And
is visceral?
visceral layer, it is attached to the heart.
Close to
It closely covers the heart, visceral one. So parietal one, small gap will be there, space.
yes.
So that is filled by
Pericardial cavity.
pericardial cavity, which is filled by pericardial fluid.
Yes.
Okay, pericardial fluid.
For a fusion.
Okay.
And have two sinus.
To sinus, that is transverse sinus
And
and the
oblique sinus.
oblique sinus. So between the
Groove.
this large vessel,
Yes, it's transverse sinus.
here is a transverse sinus.
Yes.
Okay.
between vein and artery.
Yeah.
Two artery, between two vein.
Okay. Okay. Here. Here is a transverse sinus. In between the pulmonary vein, right and left pulmonary veins are there. In between these two, there is a oblique sinus. Oblique sinus and the transverse sinus here.
Where is the oblique?
Sinus means just it is a space. So here the pericardium covers like this. So here some space will be there between these two.
We
Okay.
can't see here. Just when the cover.
Just see here. Here it is attachment of the
This is
pericardium.
Yes.
Pericardium.
Yes.
So here is a oblique
Oblique.
sinus. Okay. Here is a transverse sinus. Okay, these are the sinuses of.
Doctor, if you ask an OSP about the covering, what we said? Just fibrous covering or we said all of the layer? If
This
you
one.
ask about the covering in the OSP.
Identify the
Yes.
pinned
Yes.
structure.
Yes.
That is
Fibrous.
Just fibrous.
fibrous pericardium. Okay.
Because
And
the
about
inner
Visceral. you
right
can't
its
see.
nerve supply, we may ask. Second question. Always ASP questions are having
Phrenic
two
nerve?
questions, isn't it? Identify the structure, that is fibrous pericardium, and write its nerve supply.
Nerve or
Phrenic nerve.
Yes, phrenic nerve, isn't it?
Yes.
And
inner
about,
we can't see it, right?
no, we can't.
Vegas also.
Huh?
Vegas or phrenic nerve?
Phrenic,
Vegas.
phrenic nerve. Right and left phrenic nerve will be there. Huh? Just on the side of fibrous pericardium.
Vegas. From Vegas nerve.
That will form cardiac plexus and this thing, cardiac plexus. Vagus nerve forms the cardiac plexus. That is different. Okay. So about the pericardium, is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm? Okay.
Just
Next
know
is-
the layers and the sinus.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Layers and the sinus. Is it clear?
Yes.
Transverse sinus, oblique sinus.
What if the
Where oblique sinus?
we'll ask
Here it is the attachment for the pericardium here, isn't it? Between right and left pulmonary vein. So here is a space. So this is oblique sinus. It will be closely attached actually. Pericardium. It is removed.
You mean
It is removed. Here
the space between what and what?
right and left pulmonary veins. Okay, this is oblique.
So if there is a pulmonary vein there,
Right.
there is a
Yeah, space.
space. What's called?
Oblique sinus.
Oblique sign.
Okay.
And
So
transfer
transverse here.
between
Transverse. You have to put the finger here. Okay.
small space
Yeah,
here.
small here. Transverse sinus.
Between
Okay. Transverse sinus and the oblique sinus.
Transfer between what?
Here, the arch of aorta is there, isn't it?
Yes, aorta
And here is a pulmonary trunk. Pulmonary trunk and the arch of aorta.
here. Transfer sinus here.
Yeah.
between
Between the
trunk.
pulmonary trunk and the aorta. Here. Okay.
Yes. From here.
Yeah. It reaches the left auricle here. If you put a finger, it reaches the auricle. That is transverse sinus. Okay, is it clear? And what about arterial supply of heart? How many artery it is having?
Coronary artery.
Coronary artery. Yes, very good. Right and left coronary artery.
Yes.
So already it is taught in theory class, isn't it?
Yes.
Right coronary artery and the left coronary artery. Where it begins? Right coronary artery. Where it begins?
Any of them.
Begins.
Yes.
Starting point.
Yes.
Aorta.
Aorta only.
No.
Ascending aorta. Beginning of the aorta. There are semilunar valves.
Blood supply enough.
Here, three cusps are there. Valves. Three semilunar valve. Okay.
Three.
Yeah. In that, anterior aortic sinus, posterior aortic sinus,
Where?
left posterior and left anterior aortic sinus. Here.
Here what?
Here is a anterior aortic sinus, left posterior, left anterior. Okay.
It's
So
the beginning of coronary artery.
yeah, coronary artery. Just cusps like semilunar walls are there, no? Just above that originates. Coronary artery. Here, see here, right coronary artery. Okay. Anterior aortic sinus. Anterior aortic sinus. It begins, isn't it?
Yes.
And left one? Left posterior aortic sinus. Left posterior aortic sinus. Left coronary artery. Okay, is it clear? About the interior of the, how many chambers it has got? Four chambers. Right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and the left ventricle. What are the openings present in the right atrium?
Opening?
Yeah. Openings in the right atrium.
Pulmonary?
Right atrium. Openings.
Superior vena cava.
Inferior vena cava. Yes. See here. This is superior vena cava. Here is a right atrium. Okay. And the right ventricle. Right atrium, right ventricle. Is it clear? So in right atrium, what are the openings? Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and the coronary sinus. Coronary sinus, isn't it?
All opening in the right atrium.
Right atrium. Deoxygenated blood.
Coronary.
Coronary sinus. What is coronary sinus here?
The base.
Yeah, in the base only. So through the oxygenated blood supplies to the heart itself by the right and left coronary artery. Is it clear?
Yes.
Oxygenated blood supplies to the heart muscle. So again deoxygenated blood collects through the venules, venous system, that forms the coronary sinus. Okay. Here. Coronary sinus drains into the right atrium. See here, this is a coronary sinus, blue color. Coronary sinus. Deoxygenated blood of a heart. Okay. And drains into the right atrium. So here, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and the coronary sinus. So it is having smooth and rough part. So this is a rough part. See here. It is rough, isn't it?
Yes.
So inside here is a smooth part. Okay.
Where?
In the smooth part, you are having the openings, not in the rough part. So, where is the one? Huh? Here, rough part and the smooth part. So, in the smooth part, you will find a superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and the here inside coronary sinus. One hole is there. Wall. Not yet. Next. Okay. Is it clear? Openings. So here is a rough part. Musculopectini, we will call it as these fibers like structures.
What?
Musculopectini.
Vaccinate.
And crista terminalis. Inside one line is there. Crista terminalis and the musculopectini.
Ask about this in hospital or not?
You should know about this. Interior of the right atrium.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yes.
But how it will be asking the question? How will be?
You have to have the knowledge or not.
Okay.
In the right atrium, what are the openings? How it is? It is divided into smooth part and the rough part. Rough part
We
is
want both, Doctor. Knowledge and this.
musculopectini and the crista terminalis. Okay, crista terminalis and musculopectini. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. And then regarding the walls, it is having 4 walls. That is bicuspid wall, tricuspid wall, and the semilunar walls. 2 semilunar walls, isn't it? So the tricuspid wall between what?
Between right atrium and
Right atrium and the right ventricle, there is a tricuspid wall. 3 cusps it is having. So here, same thing, I removed right atrium
Yes.
and the right ventricle. In between these two,
tricuspid zone.
tricuspid wall. So it is having 3 cusps. 1, 2, 3.
Fine.
1, 2, 3. 3 cusps.
What's the benefit?
Benefiting.
What's this?
3 cusps. Okay. So as soon as the blood rushes into the
Yes.
right atrium,
Yes.
okay,
Didn't come out.
didn't come out. Okay, it is closed. Okay, as soon as it is full, okay, so by these cusps it opens and the blood drains into the right atrium. So as soon as it is full, so it will, by doing the pumping action, it will again close. Okay, so while pumping it will close and whatever collected blood here, it enters into the pulmonary trunk, not back. Unidirectional. Blood flows in this is unidirectional, only one direction. Okay, so the deoxygenated blood enters into the pulmonary trunk and it divides into right and left. Then it goes to the lungs for the oxygenation. Okay. So between the right atrium and the right ventricle, tricuspid wall. See here inside This one, bicuspid wall. Two cusps it is having. Okay.
Yes.
Bicuspid.
Here. So here papillary muscle.
Yes.
Chorda tendineae. Chorda tendineae.
Where is
So so this is left ventricle. Okay. And this is papillary muscle. The thread-like structures, chorda tendineae. Here is a cusp, bicusp.
Where
Okay.
bicusp?
Yes, here. One cusp. Okay, chorda tendineae and the papillary muscle.
Between left ventricle and what?
Left ventricle and the left atrium.
Left atrium?
Yeah,
Bicuspid.
bicuspid. Okay, bicuspid. It is having two cusps. Papillary muscle, chorda tendineae, thread-like structure. Thread-like structure between the cusp and the papillary muscle. Chorda tendineae, papillary muscle. So here there are two papillary muscles in the left ventricle, anterior and the posterior papillary muscle, anterior and the posterior papillary muscle, whereas in right ventricle there are three groups papillary muscle: anterior, posterior and the septal. Septal means interventricular septum. There is a wall between the two right and left ventricle. There is a wall. On that wall there is a papillary muscle, anterior, posterior and the septal papillary muscle, like this. This is a papillary muscle. Okay. And about the semilunar wall, this is best. How many are there? Three, isn't it? Semilunar in the both the pulmonary trunk and the aorta, beginning of aorta and the pulmonary trunk, like this walls are there. These are called the semilunar wall. Okay, 3 in number. Okay. And the right coronary artery originates from the anterior aortic sinus. So same thing in the aorta. There are 3 semilunar walls. Anterior aortic sinus we will call. Just above this there is a space, cusp like this, isn't it? Space. Sinus we will call it as. From anterior aortic sinus the right coronary artery begins. Okay. And the left posterior aortic sinus, left coronary artery begins, isn't it?
Yes.
See here, once again I will repeat in this model. Superior vena cava,
Yes.
inferior vena cava, it opens here in the right atrium, and this is fossa ovalis in the interatrial septum, between the right and left atrium. Okay, between the right and atrium. So here fossa ovalis. So here it is the coronary sinus, and here is a wall, coronary sinus wall, and here is a inferior vena cava. Okay. And about left ventricle, bicusps, two cusps it is having, bicuspid wall between the left atrium and the left ventricle. Okay. So in the interior of the left atrium, what are the openings? Left atrium.
Left atrium. Pulmonary.
Yes?
Yes.
Pulmonary veins. Right and left pulmonary veins.
Check the oxygenated blood.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure. See here. This is a left atrium. What are these?
Pulmonary
veins.
opening.
These two, right and left pulmonary veins. Openings in the left atrium, that is right and left pulmonary veins. Oxygenated blood. Okay. These carries oxygenated blood. This is about the left atrium, left ventricle. Okay, right ventricle and the right atrium. About the interior.
ما خلص شيء.
Less.
ما بقى شيء.
So in between the right atrium and the right ventricle, what type of tricuspid valve? It is having three cusps. Okay, and papillary muscle, chorda tendineae, and the cusp, isn't it? Papillary muscle. We will put the pin here. Identify the pinned structure or identify the X marked structure. That is papillary muscle. Here. Okay.
Just papillary muscle.
Papillary muscle, like that.
ما أدرك وش عندك دول about the
And about the openings, we can identify the structure and the openings, like here there is a superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava.
And
You should know.
coronary
This is right atrium, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava.
And coronary sinus.
And the coronary sinus. You should know. And about the, we may put the thing here. Here, what you supposed to write? Identify the,
Transfer.
here, one artery, on the artery.
Oblique.
Artery. Yeah. Right coronary artery. Where it begins.
From the inner.
Right anterior.
From the body you can tell, otherwise.
Anterior aortic sinus.
Anterior aortic sinus. Identify the structure, that is right coronary artery. Where it begins? Anterior aortic sinus. Or if I put the pin here, identify the structure, left coronary artery. Where it begins?
Left posterior aortic sinus.
Left posterior aortic sinus, like that. Okay. And about the external feature, it is already taught in a theory class. Is it clear?
Yes.
It will have a point in the extra muscle. Said if there is a question in the extra vessels, it will be the question.
Question just now I told, no?
What is this heart?
Yeah. That is vague answer. You will get marks, but not full marks, isn't it? So this is fibrous pericardium. Okay. What is the extent?
What?
From the root of large blood vessels to the central tendon, isn't it? Apex and the base. Base is closely related to the central tendon of the diaphragm. Fibrous pericardium, I am telling you. Okay. About the base of the heart.
Base?
So
What's
this is
your-
base of the heart.
Yes.
Don't confuse with the base of pericardium and the base of heart.
Yes.
Both are different.
Yes.
Okay.
Base
Base
of-
of the pericardium that lies on the central tendon, isn't it? Inferior surface. So base of the tendon, it is formed by the mainly by the left atrium. Okay. Apex.
Base of the heart.
Yes. Apex.
Because the left atrium it's behind and the right.
Rest
Two
on the,
atrium, doctor.
Huh?
Base of the heart. Two atrium.
what is this?
Apex.
Apex of the heart and the base. How many borders it is having?
Four. Left, right.
Right border,
Base.
left border,
Lower border.
superior border, inferior border, superior border, right border, and the left border. Where it is situated? Apex.
Left atrium.
Fifth intercostal space.
Left.
Left fifth intercostal space.
9 centimeter from
9
middle.
centimeter from the mid-sternal line. Very good. 9 centimeter from the mid-sternal line. Yes. No, apex angle.
The surface from the side.
Surface.
The walls.
Walls.
Three walls. Inside. See it?
No, not ask about this Nasbi.
Bicuspid wall, tricuspid wall, and the semilunar wall. In the aorta and the pulmonary trunk, semilunar walls. 4. 2 semilunar walls, 1 tricuspid, 1 bicuspid.
Thank you,
Yeah, particularly we will ask like coronary arteries, otherwise the walls, otherwise any openings.
And then what other question?
If you identify that, you will come to the second question.